channel. So after years of investing and learning through big mistakes, I've learned you can't short shares. If you're shorting a share, you basically, you think the share is going to go down, but on the way down, there's these ups they'll screw you up, and then you'll go crazy in the mind and probably sell out and lose money. Whereas this one, dividend ETFs, so all know you can't beat the S&P 500, so you maybe just buy into the S&P 500. But then there's this thing of Warren Buffett's got all this cash inside. So when do you buy in the S&P 500? There's a thing like don't wait for a crash because you lose more waiting for the crash than in the crash itself, which I don't think is true, because why would you not just put it in fixed income, get that 5%, and then when the crash comes along, maybe a 30% drop, you're not going to pick the bottom, buy into these dividend ETFs, the ones that spreads them over all these great companies that are always going to make money year in, year out. Even through the crashes, some of them. So you basically wait for the crash, 30% drop, you don't pick the bottom, you buy in here, you get a 40% recovery, and you get like 5% dividend. Or effectively, if you bought at this price and hold to here, the dividend from this price is 10%. So that's a lot better than, I think, buying before a crash and then having it do something like that. Although either way, you're probably going to, if you just keep putting money in year after year and reinvesting, you're going to do pretty well. Though it is very boring, so you don't just you wake up, it's gone down, wake up and down. So some good dividend ETFs. There's this one, VHY, basically an Australian company. So it puts into the Australian company dividend companies, the Australian stock market dividend companies. Sorry. So it's pretty heavy in banks and mining, which might explain this one, like when iron ore price went down, and then etc. etc. There is ones with better spreads, I believe. VYM, this goes to all the American companies. So starting with 5% Broadcom, Bank, Engie, Walmart. So all these great companies, and it's pretty thinly spread over all of them. So yeah, if one company doesn't go well, it's not going to affect you too bad. So Bank of America, none of them will go out of business, but say Home Depot does, their business goes to Walmart anyway, maybe. So it doesn't really matter. It all works out. And then there's a lot of similar ones like this one. It's a bit more heavy in each thing, so it's got 8% in the top one, and then 3%, and then so quite a lot heavier, more heavy in less companies. And then yes, so yeah, maybe you just get fixed income in your bank account, so you're not going to lose money. You see a 30% drop, and all this time you're working on yourself in other ways. 30% drop, you buy in, boom, wait for recovery. You can just hold it if you want to, or then sell back out in fixed income. Up to you. But I have made a lot of money in shares, and I've lost a lot of money as well. And what always seems to work is just buying into these after a crash, and then in other years just getting fixed income. If you think otherwise, please let me know in the comments below with some facts.